As Francis, a house cat moving into a run-down building intended for renovation with his owner into a new neighbourhood, he discovers that many cats are being murdered in brutal, vicious ways. Francis therefore takes it upon himself to solve how and why so many cats are the victims of such horrifying killings. With the assistance of Blaubart, a rough-around-the-edges alley cat, blind in one eye, Francis uncovers a shocking and disturbing mystery filled with cruelty, nightmares, mysticism, and what might just be the cause of death for hundreds of cats. This is Felidae, an animated film which challenges the stereotype that animated films are for children. Borrowing heavily from the conventions of the noir thriller genre, Felidae applies these conventions to a widely recognisable setting, the back gardens and streets of an unassuming neighbourhood, and finds the drama that is not recognised by the ignorance of humans, or can openers as some cats resentfully called humans, a misanthropic slur suggesting that people are only useful for feeding cats from a tin. The uselessness of humans may be accurate as the cats at the centre of Felidae discover uncomfortable truths right under the noses of their owners. Some such truths are specifically in regard to human cruelty towards animals as commonly domesticated as the cat. Felidae's neo-noir approach is most obvious via its central investigation, how the protagonist Francis serves as a feline investigator uncovering a larger than expected mystery, and the film's implementation of distinctive angular framing throughout, reflective of the more stylized noir thrillers of the 1940s. Felidae also borrows aesthetic influences from the German expressionism cinematic movement. During Francis's nightmare sequences, the locations have a similarly warped, jagged, tilted and angular quality to that of the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, a popular German expressionist film classic. The nightmares become increasingly intense, and it is due to no small part of this emphasized aesthetic influence. It's very apparent that as soon as the setting of Francis's dreams turn into resemblances of German expressionism, that something is amiss. As a thriller narrative, Felidae is filled with satisfying twists and turns, changing the expectations projected onto the viewers by Francis's own interpretations of the murders. For example, soon after Francis has suggested that all the victims are male competing for the sexual attention of another cat, a female cat is the target of a horrible decapitation, changing his perception, and ours too, of this mystery. The film's narrative is ambitious, not only just delivering unexpected outcomes, but also tackles challenging themes such as fascism and animal cruelty. When a German film tackles such a difficult topic as fascism, in this case via Felidae's antagonist, the enigmatic murderer, and their disturbing motivation for committing such horrifying acts of murder, it is difficult not to consider Germany's own difficult history with dictatorship. Felidae intends to make sure that good prevails over evil, that fascism, the murderous antagonist with such disturbing motivations, will fall. At its centre, Felidae is about good conquering evil. When all is revealed, the reasonings and motivations behind the awful murders, and the murderer is discovered, it is truly difficult not to consider this character as a calculating, hateful form similar to Adolf Hitler. Felidae also provides a unique sense of mysticism and urban legend. The neighbourhood cats believe in a prophet, a guiding beacon for felines everywhere. Claudandus, a legendary cat known for surviving the most brutal cruelty, is the basis for a cult of seemingly brainwashed cats sacrificing themselves for his name. And even the use of ancient Egyptian-inspired feline iconography establishes that these cats hold a set of near-religious beliefs. It's a fascinating aspect of Felidae, similar to that of Richard Adams' novel Watership Down, and of course the Martin Rosen adaptation of said novel, and the rabbits' beliefs of their own religious icons, the Black Rabbit of Inlay, the Lapan equivalent of the Grim Reaper, and El Arera, the Lapan equivalent of Jesus, and urban legends. The final fight at Watership Down between the Warren and General Woundwort, specifically General Woundwort and his fight with a vicious dog, was to go down in Lapan legend, as it was left to speculation whether Woundwort had died or whether he had killed the dog. Exploring and developing this aspect of Felidae aids in the development of the film's world, the world building offering more life and authenticity to it than just providing providing an engaging narrative. It makes these cats more than just cats, developing them into fuller characters. In conclusion, Felidae is a great example of adult animation. Brutally violent and disturbing imagery is present throughout the film, but Felidae also offers more than just gratuitous shocks. At its heart is an exciting thriller, reminiscent of classic noir cinema, and a keen sense of world building, bringing a shocking yet triumphant tale of good defeating evil. Felidae reminds us what true evil can look like.